Hello. Hey, y'all. I'm here sitting on my other computer. How y'all doing? Oh, all right. Oh, I got so much going on in here. How y'all doing, though? We are back. I'm here setting up electronics, y'all. Forgive me. Changing some stuff around a little bit. We're back. We are back. How y'all doing? I hope you guys had a great Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Thank God. Hi, who we got in here? Let's see who we got in here before we get started. Thank y'all for being so patient. I was trying to finish hooking this stuff up in here. They said they need to start searching the woods. What are y'all talking about? They need to start searching the woods. What are you talking about, Sheila Jackson? Oh my God. All right, so let's get started. All right, so everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, okay? All right, let's get it started. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Hold on, y'all. Let me get my charger. Damn it. All right. I'm back. Okay, let's see. Oh, I've been on my phone all day, y'all. Forgive me. Oh, I'm so not prepared today. All right, so we're cooking with gas now. Oh my goodness. All right. Ooh, and my phone was on 20%, Lord. I know better than that. I've been playing music all day, y'all, so forgive me. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. What are y'all talking about? What y'all talking about in the chat? Let me catch up with y'all. Let me catch up. Let's see Uncle WP's pictures. Who is Uncle WP? Who is that? Oh. Okay, let me restart my phone. Now my phone want to act stupid. It's always something. Oh my God. Okay, so everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right, so while I'm waiting on my phone to restart, can you guys go ahead and drop your location? Let's see where you guys are from. Let's have a little chit chat while I'm steady preparing. I've been trying to rush and get my ass online so we can get the show started. All right, so drop your location. Let's see where you guys are from right quick. Then we're going to get on into the show. Where y'all from? We got Memphis in the house. All right. I see Mount Vernon, New York. Maryland, I see you. Illinois, Philly, Mississippi, Canada. All right. Did I see London? Okay, London. Yes, London. All right, Texas, Alabama, Ohio, Bronx, the BX. All right. Columbia, South Carolina, Dallas. Okay. Since we are handing Wanda and her supporters their behinds. What do you think about Wanda, y'all? Wanda wants attention. I enjoy messing with Wanda. I do. I really, really do. It don't bother me what Wanda be saying because she don't know what the hell she be talking about over there, y'all. I promise you she don't. Oh my God. Oh, I see Virginia. Okay, San Diego. I see Cali in the house. I see Maryland in the house. All right, I see y'all. Okay. Virginia, Chicago, Arizona, North Carolina, Arkansas. I see you, Boston. All right. Somebody said ATL. Said Wanda was not happy with you yesterday, Caramel. Wanda's never happy with me, but it's okay. I like to troll her back. Y'all know. Said Wanda is a strange person. Wanda got many issues, y'all. Wanda got issues. I don't know what her issue is, but she got issues. Like for real. I don't know what it is, y'all. Wanda needs some damn counseling or something. But she gotta understand you can't be messing with people and they get mad when they come back for you, girl. Like it don't work like that, Wanda. You can't be messing with people and they get mad when they come back for your ass. Like, I'm gonna always say something. Y'all know that. Wanda's not happy with herself. So I love when you troll her. It's all entertainment for me. I don't really be taking that personal. At one point, it looked like her ass was gonna start crying over there. I was like, is Wanda about to start crying on her live? Like, what is going on here? It was mad weird. I was looking at her like, sis, like, it's not that serious. I don't be taking shit serious like that. I don't get mad easily. But it says Uncle Wanda know you stay. I really do. It's all entertainment. She take that shit serious. That's on her. I'm gonna continue to be caramel. Y'all know I'm crazy like that. I'm silly like that. But hey, be my guest, child. I ain't got nothing but time, Wanda. I promise you. Like, nothing but time. I don't dislike Wanda. I just, I think she got some fucked up ways about her that she needs to change, and she might need to, like I said, seek some therapy to figure out why she hate people. I don't know. Maybe she don't like me because Cameron got some cute skin. She don't like fair skinned women. Wanda has a problem with anybody fair skinned. She hates the hell out of Melody because Melody is fair skinned. Anybody with fair skin and got some shit going on, Wanda don't like it. So it's cool, and it's so strange because we both Leos, and I would have thought she would have known that. Damn, you can't you can't really fool with Leos like that, because like we're the type of people who, like, we don't get you right now, it's always in the back of our mind. We stay on our get back. I'm that way. Like when you forgot about the shit, like that's when I strike. And that's just how it is. You a Leo, Wanda. You should know that. If you watch it in the bushes, you should know that. Like, you thought I forgot about that shit? Like with nothing else to do, I'm like, oh, how can I be petty today? Let me fuck with Wanda. Cause she fucked with me like 2 months ago. I'd be on that level of bullshit. That's how I be. She was so damn pressed and bothered by that shit last night, and I was just like, girl. But anywho and anyway, let's try to get on with this show. I hope my phone is gonna charge. I should have got my other charger from downstairs, but it's all good. Hopefully this one will work. Oh, all right. So let's get started. Y'all know Leos are crazy as hell. I'm a Leo. Y'all know that. Leos are crazy. We are crazy. All right, let's get started. I thoroughly enjoyed. I was laughing at it, y'all. I promise. I was not mad. I was not crying. I was not doing none of that. I was laughing. I thought the shit was mad funny. But let's get on with the show, child. Ooh, child. No. All right, come on, battery. Oh, my battery wants to act stupid tonight. And that's my fault because I didn't charge my damn phone. Hopefully it lasts, because we got to play this live tonight. And I'm low-key irritated a little bit. But let's get on with the show, damn. All right, so Kanye West, honey. Kanye West snaps on the lady doing his pedicure. I thought this was hella funny. I'm going to share it with you guys. Then we're going to go ahead and get into this call, okay? We'll get into this with the Zen Garden situation. All right. So it says that Kanye goes off and cancels his pedicure session because the lady that was doing his pedicure, he says that she hurt his toes. So he kind of went off on her, and he stopped his pedicure mid pedicure. So let's go ahead and watch. That's him back there in the chair getting his pedicure in the back.
I'm not going to do the rest of it. I'm not going to do it.
Oh, no, it's just the...
Oh, no, it's my toes. It's my toes.
Sorry?
It's my toes. I'm not going to do it. That hurt.
No, I don't understand. So.
Wrap it up. I'm not going to do it.
Ah, okay. And the hands?
Nope.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Right. So, yeah, I guess we could show them the clip because people know we're doing it already. I just didn't want to. People don't have no idea. Shoot, that part. Unless they know we out here. Whoa.
Yeah, I think them toes was probably funky too, because y'all know I see y'all putting it in the chat. They were talking about how Kanye don't be washing and all that. So I know if you ain't washing your butt, you damn sure ain't washing your feet. But all right, so let's get on into this thing, child. He told the lady, "Nah, I'm done. These my toes." She was like, "Well, we can go ahead and finish." She was like, "Nah, these my toes. I'm done. That's it. Goodbye." Like, no, I'm done. But all right, so let's get into it. Where's my cheat sheet? Shout out to Trending at Some Point. Okay. Shout out to Trending at Some Point. Thanks for permission, because I do like to get that before I use something, so we don't have no shiznit going on. Okay. Oh my God. Ooh, child. All right, so we're going to go over the oh, that's my own girl. What I'm at the hero in a few minutes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to go over, guys, the witness list. Okay. Shout out again to Trending at Some Point. I'm trying to give you guys the important stuff going on. I'm probably not going to do another one with the Zen Garden after this. I'm probably going to stop it at the witness list. And then any updates that we get after that, then I'll update you on that, because I have some other topics that I want to talk about. But since we've been talking about the Zen Garden situation versus Scholt, there's a lot of information and ins and outs that's been going on as this case is concerned. So we kind of want to, I guess, get all the puzzles to the pieces to the puzzles kind of put together so that you guys can kind of follow what's going on. Okay. Again, shout out to Trending at Some Point, because she did give me permission for the info. Okay. So let's go ahead and get it started. I hope my phone stays up. Oh my God. Let me get past this ad. And we're going.
It's not like the other things.
Okay. Shout out again to Trending at Some Point.
Let me add that up. Oh, there we go. We're on the screen. Okay. Let me see. Hey, Professor Anita.
Can everybody hear good?
True Wisdom, the real VB, and Gloria Williams. Hello, hello. Okay. So now I won't be able to do as many greetings from this point, because I'll try to stay on task. All right, so I'll probably timestamp about from here. Okay, y'all. So the first document that we are looking at is Scolt's request for witnesses. We're going to do Scolt's request for witnesses, their exhibit requests or exhibit list.
Can everybody hear good?
And then we will go to Zen Garden's exhibit list, and then Zen Garden's witness.
Y'all said no more calls for Shirley.
And then we will look at the objections that each side has to the list that was created by the other side. So that is the order, okay? All right. Some of them I made some notes to try to refresh our memories on a couple things. Okay, so Scolt's witness list. So Scholt is number one up is Marceau. So Marceau will be testifying, and
just the line.
I don't think that's a good idea, but who am I? Because he's not a good witness. Oh, let me see. I put good luck with that to myself. Okay, then they, of course, want to talk to Vishal Shah, who is basically the face of Zen Gardens. And then number 3 is any witness necessary to authenticate or identify documents or other real or demonstrative evidence at trial.
Demonstrative. I
think it will help if I go ahead and say this now, but if you see this blue/purple color, that is the other side objecting to that item on the list. So the first objection from Zen Gardens is the paragraph 3, any witness necessary to authenticate or identify documents or other real or demonstrative evidence at trial. And we'll look at their reasons. Oh, I see Shan yelling at me. I'm sorry, Shan. I got it. Thank you. Thank you for looking out for me, Shan. She said, banner. I got it. Thank you, Shan. Okay. The next part. Scholt reserves the right to call the following as witnesses in the trial of this matter. They want to call Jacques Leonard or Leonard, I'm not sure. But this is the architect, okay? They want to call Hannah Pope, who also works for Leonard Design. Roy Buddy Mayo, who works for Auburn Structural Design, and I'm saying works for, but they could own it. I'm just short saying that. Val Kaye, Prime Group Developers, Rushil Choksky, and he had a couple of roles. One of his two of his things was that he was one of the people that audited the books, and I believe in a different company called the Card Group, he was helping Zen Gardens process payments when it was looking like Marceau allegedly was not paying the subcontractor. So he has a few roles. So they're calling him. This is Scholt calling these people as witnesses. Then we have, I'm just going to say Chandra at Prime Group Developers, Sandeep, Prime Group Developers, Satish, Prime Group Developers, Brian Moore from Martin and Colby. And remember, Martin and Colby were providing on-site supervision. They were brought on, especially once Vishal saw that he could not trust what Marceau was doing according to Vishal's testimony or deposition.
Whoa.
Okay, Frank Martin, also from Martin and Colby. William McCullough, Martin and Colby. And out of these, one of these, remember, took over for Uncle Mike. I'm pretty sure one of these took over for Uncle Mike from Martin and Colby.
That's a lot of testimonies.
Brian Preston is being called as a witness from F&B Bank. And Brian Preston, let me make sure I'm checking these notes right. Yep, he's the one that sent the email to Zen Garden saying, hey, my chief lending officer said they think it's a bad idea for you to have this much oversight. It's going to cause conflict. Oh, you know what? I should have colored that too, because I think Zen Gardens opposed this one. But so Scholt wants that evidence for their part of the trial. Okay.
Again, shout out to training at some point.
Then we have Scott Seeley from Progress Bank. That's another bank that I believe did not approve the loan. Then we have Nick Rockhill, also from Progress Bank. Then we have Richard George from Eva Bank, which I will never forget Eva Bank again. But Richard George, or Eva Bank in general, was the bank that Marceau brought to the table. They were the only ones that would approve the loan. And then when the lawsuit was presented, when Scholt was the plaintiff,
threw him under the bus.
Was and is the plaintiff. They tried to bring Eva Bank and Zen Gardens, and Eva Bank got themselves dismissed from this lawsuit, I guess. Okay. Then we have Kason Lavelle, and this is the company from TNC Asphalt Paving. This is the subcontractor that originally paved the road that Zen Garden said caused a lawsuit.
Y'all hear that?
So this is the one and only other lawsuit that Zen Gardens has had to go through, and that is, so I wonder what what Scholt side is going to ask TNC Asphalt Paving, because they were the ones that apparently caused some kind of damage. Chris Taylor from Hill Fogg and Associates, and Hill Fogg and Associates is one of the two auditors. So that's the second. Well, they were the first to do the audit, but they're just one of two. And then Steve Woodard from Madison County, Alabama. I didn't recall where I saw his name before. Hey, Jazzy J. Thank you for the super chat. Can you do a live on the Air Force? My oldest daughter leaves Monday. Jazzy, the only reason I can't is because I still have way too close ties to do a live about it. And I feel like there may be things that once I get too comfortable, I start saying, and I should have thought about it better before I say it. That's the only reason I can't.
They got a very long witness list. It's gonna be crazy.
That's the best way I can put it on that one, Jazzy. I'm trying to think of what would be the best. I'm not sure, Jazzy. Sorry, y'all. What I will say is your daughter's doing the best to go to the Air Force. And if she's already going on Monday, she's already signed a contract too. That's what that's telling me. So most of my advice is pre-signing the contract. That's the best I can say on that one. But there's so many YouTubers now. There's Air Force YouTubers. Tell her to search my daughter's experience or my experience in my first year in the Air Force or something like that. And then she can go down the rabbit hole and look for people that look like her and see what their experiences are.
Y'all hear?
And maybe some ideas on how to prepare for basic and stuff like that. But if she's going Monday, she done signed some things. Okay. Thank you for the Cash App. Let me make sure I don't shout out your name.
Somebody said,
want me to say your name.
Go out and come back in, Yvette Bell, okay? It may be an issue on your end. Everybody said they can hear.
I'm not sure what's going on. Hold on. Robbie, thank you for the Cash App. Let me just say that because I don't know what my phone is doing right now. Okay. Next we have Heather Marlowe from Alabama Fire Control Systems and Jeremy Sanders from Alabama Fire Control Systems. And I'm wondering, is that the company that installed the fire suppression that ended up flooding some of the apartments? Because that was in the deposition, I believe. Then we have Heather Eubanks from the Design Collaborative, Regina Hutchinson, Southeastern Plumbing and Supply. And for those just coming in, this right now is who Scholt is calling as a witness to keep us on track. Okay, let's see. Matt Newport and Regina Hutchinson from Southeastern Plumbing and Supply. Then we have Russell Herring from A1 Fire Protection. Nicholas Appel from Appel Machine and Supply Company. Jason Menacey from Presidential Concrete. And Theophile from Theo Electric. I'm sorry, we're still going. We got Keith Petty from Petty's Heating and Cooling. I remember Petty's Heating and Cooling was mentioned about their work wasn't backed, or they didn't guarantee their work, and something happened with it. I definitely believe there was a conflict with Petty's Heating and Cooling because there was a question of who hired Petty. Shout out to Black Titanic because she had replayed some audio, and I think that's where it came back fresh in my brain. It was Caramel Rell and Black Titanic replayed some audio real recently, so that's the only reason I remember
Shout out
Petty's. Okay, then we got John Ragland from Ragland Construction Company, Eloy Lopez from Lone Star Framing. I wonder if they were the ones that did the first framing, were the one they had to tear down the framing for the clubhouse. I don't know. I'm just wondering. Then we have Al Stanley from Stanley Construction Company. Now, Stanley Construction Company, it says, or I'm saying, when I reread the deposition, it appears that this is the construction company that came in behind Marceau to complete the job based on Zen Garden's deposition. So that was my note I made. So that's where Stanley comes from. Randy Yvette, Green Care Landscaping and Stone. John Corbell, which is G-Tech. And I looked them up, and it was something about environmental and stuff like that. So maybe making sure there wasn't too much, I don't know. I'm not going to guess, but it was environmental stuff when I Googled their company. Then we got Mark Swartz, Total Design Engineering. John Bevel, Total Design Engineering. Jacob Quillen, also from Total Design Engineering. Chris Wells from Huntsville Utilities. Teal from Huntsville Utilities. David Hall from Scholt Engineering. We have Tom Cunningham, also from Scholt Engineering, and Steve Smith from Scholt Engineering. And it says, according to Zen Garden's deposition, Scholt replaced the original site engineer. So that's where they were mentioned. Then we have Josh Chandler from SJ&L General Contractor. Walton from SJ&L General Contractor, Laura from Hawthorne Residential Partners, and all the people listed for Hawthorne Residential Partners. That company was used to pre-lease the apartments at least like a month before the certificate of occupancy was expected to be approved. And hi to everybody that's coming in, y'all. I'm trying to stay on task. I appreciate y'all. I see it every now and again. I am seeing you. Hello. Okay. Then, if you have come in late, if you see this bluish purple color, that means the opposing side has said they oppose this part of the witness or exhibit list. They don't think it's viable. So this part says for Scholt, we're on Scholt right now, any witnesses identified in any piece of paper discovery for this case, including any party's initial or supplemental disclosures, any party's answers to any interrogatories or requests for admission, and any document produced in response to any request for production or subpoena. Scholt also would like to call any witnesses identified in any deposition taken in this case, any witness identified on any other party's witness, and any witnesses necessary for the rebuttal or impeachment of any evidence and or witnesses presented at trial by any party. Okay, now we are moving on to Scholt's exhibit list. So this is what Scholt will be proposing to present. Okay, so Scholt intends or otherwise expects to utilize the following exhibits in the trial of this matter. They want to use the March 21st, 2022 invoice, which is attached to Scholt's complaint, a statement of lien attached as Exhibit 1 to Scholt's complaint, the email from B. Preston to Vishal Shah, emails between Vishal Shah and Scott Seeley, I think his name was. They want to, I feel like the A102 is part, I don't know if that was part of the contract, but it's that document and associated documents. They want the notice to proceed. They want the notification of issuance of building permit. They want the emails between Vishal Shah and Michael Scott. I think that's Uncle Mike. Emails between, there's a few emails between Vishal and Michael. And Vishal is from Zen Gardens. He's the face of Zen Gardens. They also want Form A, which is the original bid, the updated Form A, which is the revised bid, I'm guessing. They want the design, revision, and updated project cost. The email from, another email between Vishal Shah and Uncle Mike. Then they want emails between J. Elders and Vishal Shah. They want the email from T. Elders to Vishal Shah. Emails between J. Briers and R. Briers and Vishal. Email from Vishal to B. Moore and F. Martin from Martin and Kobe. Then they want, now this is interesting, they want the invoices from the Card Group Inc. Oh, you know what? I was going to say, but they didn't list the people of Card Group as a witness, but Chosky is part of two different companies, and he is also, I believe, part of the Card Group. So they might be killing one bird with two birds with one stone with that one. They also want an email from T. Bedenbaugh to L. Hayworth. For the person, let's see, Ursula says, what exactly are...
Marceau should have left well enough alone, because now they about to hand him his ass with this damn lawsuit, y'all. Do y'all hear all these people that's getting ready to be testifying in this case? Their ass is grass and Zen Garden is the damn lawnmower. Let's continue.
The charges.
Oh
Ursula,
my God.
I'm gonna have to say you gotta go back and check out part 1, part 2 to look, or even at this point, because the one thing I didn't go over was the initial complaint, because the partial summary judgment, I feel like, is it's to me similar to the initial complaint. It is not the initial complaint, but it's enough to where you can get the idea. So I would say part 3 would probably give you the best of what Scholt wants. That might be the best thing. Part 3, which is Scolt's request for partial summary judgment. Okay, the next one is the reconciliation sheet. They want emails between Vishal Shah and D. Swinarski. They want all public records filed with the probate court of Madison County, Alabama, and relating to the property at issue, including but not limited to. Now, this goes back and forth because remember, if y'all were in there for part 1, Scholt had put a lien on the property, and Zen Gardens kept transferring it back to a cash bond. So all these are basically going back, forth, is what it seems like, because it says they want the cash bond record, then they want the motion to transfer to lien, then they want the certificate of lien transfer back to the motion to transfer lien, and it goes back and back and back like that for a little bit. Then they also want the mortgage recorded in the mortgage book. They want the assignment of rents. They want another motion to transfer the lien. See, this lien was going back and forth. Then they want, so next we're on Scholt reserves the right to utilize the following exhibits in the trial of this matter. And you see the bluish purple again. So this is what Zen Gardens is opposing, but Scholt is requesting all exhibits filed in support of or in opposition to Scolt's motion for partial summary judgment. They want all exhibits to any complaint, answer to a complaint, counterclaim, or reply to counterclaim. Scholt wants the deposition transcript of Vishal Shah. That's not opposed, obviously. And they're going to use their deposition of Marceau Scott. I don't even know what they can use in that deposition. They also want to use all paper discovery conducted in this case, including all initial and supplemental disclosures, all answers to I don't know, why can't I get that out? Interrogatories and requests for admission, and all documents produced in response to requests for production and subpoenas, and as part of initial and supplemental disclosures, all documents received from any third party pursuant to the subpoena not otherwise specified herein, including any such documents produced in response to the subpoena by Leonard Design PC, Martin and Kobe Construction, and Prime Group Developers. They want any exhibits necessary for rebuttal or impeachment of any evidence and or witnesses presented by any party at trial. They also want any exhibits identified on any other party's exhibit list, accepting any exhibits pursuant to any order of the court, and any enlargement or other portion of any exhibit identified above. So for those that have come in, I just finished reading Scolt's requests, okay? So we did Scolt's witness and exhibit list, and we're going on to Zen Garden's request of exhibits to see what do they want to use on their side. Thank you, Lorene Bryant. I'm double checking right now. Real quick break. Okay. Okay, cool. Hey, Sylvia P. Okay, so now we're in Zen Garden's exhibit request. So this is what Zen Gardens wants to use. They want the Exhibit 1 from Marcel's deposition, which is the Scholt Industry Statement of Qualifications. And if that's probably one of the biggest pieces. One of the biggest pieces. They want Exhibit 2, the deposition of Marcel Scott, which mentions the A1A document and the AIA document, which is the contract. They want the complaint that Marcel Scott submitted. They want the interrogatories from the deposition of Marcel, the invoices that were basically mentioned in the deposition of Vishal, who is the face of Zen Gardens, the reimbursement invoice mentioned by Vishal. They want Exhibit 4 to the deposition, which is another piece of the AIA document, which is the contract. They want the emails mentioned in the deposition of Vishal Shah. And as you can see, y'all see some bluish purple here. So the bluish purple on number 2 and number 8 is what Scholt is opposing so far. They believe that they should not be able to use these things so far, which is kind of interesting because the AIA document, which they're opposing be used, I'm like, but that's y'all's contract, right? So I don't know for sure if I'm understanding that right, but when I read it, I saw that was their agreed upon contract. So it's really weird to oppose the most main document to me in this case, but okay. They also want the notice to proceed. They want to be able to use any supplemental responses from Vishal's deposition. They want to use the budget sheet. They also want to use, it says AIA documents A102-2017, which is the standard form of agreement between the owner and contractor, which was signed February 24th, 2020. That's being opposed by Scholt. Scholt doesn't want them to be able to use that. The Zen Gardens also wants the general conditions of the contract for construction, and they want the Zen Gardens apartment summary and details project costs, and it says hard cost per Scolt's contract. And as you can see, Scholt is opposing that they use that document. Then they want the 2019, I highlighted it, but I didn't realize what I was reading. They want the 2019 Scholt General Contractor's License. And I want to see that too. I want to see that.
It probably don't damn exist.
Yes. They also
God.
The certificate of liability insurance for Scholt between 2019 and 2020.
They probably don't even have it.
What I was doing. They want to see the 2019 to 2020 WC certification of liability insurance of Scholt. And okay, this must be this is where the technical part, I don't know for sure what I'm looking at. Another certificate of liability insurance for Scholt. They want to present the request for proposal for general contracting services. And it is interesting that it isn't opposed. They did not oppose 16 through 19, which is the certificate of liability insurance and the general contractor's license. I'm just saying, yes, we all want to see that. They did not oppose those. So that's interesting. And I want to see what they produce. But they will also want to see the request for proposal for general contracting services. And Zen Gardens wants to see the contracts between Zen and Scholt. As you can see, this is in that bluish purple. So Scholt is opposing seeing the contracts between them. They also want to see the first amendment to the agreement to the contract, or to the A102 signed. I'm going to say it like they say it. They also want to see the reconciliation sheet. And as you can see, Scholt is opposing the reconciliation sheet. They want to see the summary of costs of Scholt. I think that means that Scholt produced that document, and Scholt is opposing that. They want to see the audit data by Chokesy, and Scholt is opposing that. Zen is also going to present their company documents. Scholt is opposing that. Zen also will present notice of default. They're going to present the lien by Scholt Industries for $804,000. They're going to present an escrow agreement that was signed, the First Amendment to the agreement, which is signed, the amended and restated security agreement, Infinity Properties, Zen Gardens, Alabama, which is signed. They want the security agreement. They want the collateral mortgage that was recorded. Or I'm saying want, but they want to use these things. They also will have or want to use the collateral assignment of deposit account it says without bank signature. They want the summary of petty accounts. Scholt is opposing the summary of petty accounts. They want the petty lien filed on July 15th, 2022. Oh, petty, I think that's heating and cooling petty. And then here's petty's heating and cooling invoice. They're going to present that as an exhibit, and it says retainage of $50,000. And petty is the one that didn't guarantee their work or something like that. The operating agreement for Zen Garden's manager, LLC. So that's going to show, I believe, who's, which agents' roles and their titles and stuff like that for the incorporation, I think. Then they have the certificate of formation for Zen Garden's manager LLC. So between one of those, I feel like it's going to show the roles and titles. Okay, and then the operating agreement for Zen Garden's manager LLC. They also want to use the consultation services agreement between Martin and Kobe and Zen Garden's apartments and other communications and invoices. Premier project management invoice to Zen Gardens. They want to use invoice, which is labeled invoices with the label, and it has the serial numbers, the emails that are labeled with the serial numbers. They also want all pleadings of record in this action, and Scholt is opposing that. Okay. Then they also want, this is Zen Gardens, what I'm saying, they. Right, Scholt doesn't want to show anything. How are you suing? Right, Delisha. All paper discovery conducted in this case, including all answers to interrogatories, all responses to requests for production, all documents produced in response to all requests for production, and all answers to requests for admission. Scholt is opposing that. Zen Gardens also wants all depositions taken in this case, including exhibits not specifically identified. Zen Gardens wants any exhibits necessary for the rebuttal or impeachment of any evidence and or witnesses presented by plaintiff at trial. Scholt doesn't like that. Zen Gardens also wants any exhibits identified on the plaintiff's exhibit list, and the plaintiff is Scholt. And Zen Gardens wants any and all documents obtained in response to any subpoena. Okay, this is Latin. I'm going to say duce tecum, not specifically identified herein. If I had gone slower, I would have looked that up. I apologize. Scholt is opposing that. And Zen Gardens also wants enlargements of specific exhibits, deposition testimony, etc. Scholt is opposing that. Zen Gardens wants any exhibit necessary for rebuttal purposes. Scholt is opposing that. And then it says the defendant reserves all rights to amend this exhibit list as necessary prior to trial. And I just want to go back to Scholt's exhibit list real fast, because I feel like, hold on, I want to show y'all something. Let me see if it holds true. Okay, do y'all see how this is purple, right? And you see the
That's
purple.
what they're posing to.
Now, Scholt, I'm back on Scholt. Scholt wanted any exhibits necessary for rebuttal or impeachment of any evidence and or witnesses presented by any party at trial. And so Zen Gardens asked for the same thing, and Scholt said no. So I just thought that was funny. Okay. So now we're going to look at Zen Garden's witnesses, okay? The witnesses that they want to talk to, I should say that.
Let's wait for this.
Okay, so Zen Gardens wants to see on that witness stand Vishal Shah, that's the face of Zen Gardens, Marceau Scott. They want to see Jacques Leonard, which is the architect. Let me double check myself. I believe he's the architect. Oh, there it goes. Yep, okay. Rushil, which had a few roles, but one of them was the audit, and I think he processed some payments for Vishal.
They're going to slaughter Marceau on that.
They want to see Val Collier from the Prime Group Developers. Oh, snap. April, thank you so much for is it a super sticker? Thank you, April, for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And Tammy, thank you for the Cashapp. I appreciate it. Oh, and Teresa, welcome to Patreon. Oh, thank you. Y'all are too sweet. Okay, all right. Thank y'all so much. Okay, let me see here. We have Brian Moore from Martin and Kobe, William McCullough, also from Martin and Kobe, and of course, those are the ones that took over to start supervising Marceau and them. I'm just saying, and them. Clay Sanders from Hillfog and Associates. Again, they performed the first audit. Then we have Chris Taylor, also from Hillfog and Associates. And then here we go. Is that Uncle Mike, Michael J. Scott Sr.? They want him as a witness. Lockwood, Andrews, and Newman Incorporated, and it's in Houston, Texas. I think that's Uncle Mike.
Yep.
And then we have Basement Billy, y'all. They want Mark Scott. And all they got is Mobile, Alabama. Because remember, Marceau was like, I do not recall.
They really losing this case.
Living on somebody else's property.
They really about to lose this case. They got Basement Billy crazy ass up there. It's about to be a whole row because y'all know, baby, his brain go in and out. When let me be quiet. They about to really lose that case having his ass up there.
But you can at least usually search for somebody to find out their address.
Lord have mercy. Because he was a contractor on the project as well. It's about to get Lord.
For real, Basement Billy. Oh my gosh. In my
This
man, they don't even have it. Everybody else has an address.
He don't have an address because he stay in the woods. Not in that treehouse.
Okay. And then Scholt, I'm fanning my face. And then Scholt wants Zen Gardens wants any and all witnesses identified by the plaintiff or defendant, and any and all witnesses listed on the plaintiff's witness list. They want any and all individuals deposed in this case.
You live in the woods.
Zen Gardens also wants any witness needed to authenticate any exhibits listed in this case. I think that was a very important item, actually, because we all suspect that those doggone Scots gonna produce some documents and they need to be verified. So I do think that's smart. Any witness needed to authenticate any exhibits listed in this case. Also, any witnesses needed to authenticate any document, exhibit, audio tape, or videotape introduced or listed by the defendant. They finally caught on. Yes. The defendant reserves the right to call witnesses other than those listed in response to the plaintiff's testimony. Scholt opposed that, but I'm pretty sure Scholt also had a line listed very similarly in their witness list.
Hey,
and the defendant reserves the right to amend this witness list prior to trial. The defendant reserves the right to supplement this list as additional discovery is completed and or additional information is obtained. Sorry, I'm just making sure clear. So, goodness. Okay. By listing the aforementioned individuals as potential witnesses, the defendant is not obligating themselves to call said witnesses at trial, or make said witnesses available at trial. The defendant reserves the right to object to the testimony of any of the aforementioned individuals to the extent the testimony is offered by any other party to this litigation. By naming the above witnesses, the defendant does not waive their right to object to any testimony from any listed witness on the basis of relevance, hearsay, prejudice, or any other applicable basis whatsoever. The defendant further reserves the right to amend this witness list as additional information becomes available prior to trial in this case. Now here, let me just show y'all some of the objection. In fact, I'm not even going to subject you to all of it. I'm just going to go to where I had to put my note for one part. So Scholt didn't like them asking about the audit from Chokesy. And their reason was that it says counsel for Scholt is unaware of any, I'm going to say probative documentation previously produced by Zen Gardens that fits such description. And I did look that up. I was like, what does that mean? So it says the probative value is the probability of evidence to reach its proof purpose of a relevant fact in issue. It is one of the main elements of admitting evidence, as the admitted evidence must be relevant, tending to make the fact in issue more like or less likely to happen, no matter how slight its probability is. It says, however, there are exceptions to admitting relevant evidence. If the probative value of evidence is substantially outweighed by the dangers of, quote, unfair prejudice, confusing the issues, misleading the jury, undue delay, wasting time, or needlessly presenting cumulative evidence, end quote, then this evidence might, let me click it, might be, hold on, sorry, y'all, might be excluded. That was the last word, excluded. Thank you, Designs and Decor, for the I cannot get it right. The super chat. Job well done. Thank you, Designs and Decor.
They have a name Tisha yet. They haven't. I haven't heard Tisha yet.
I wanted to read that because, because I feel like an audit is necessary. I don't feel like it was too much. Not the audit when it's all about money. Like, come on, the book's not adding up. But this is the part I had to point out to y'all. Oh, let me show you the file date for the objections. So Scholt filed their objection to the witness and exhibit list on September 29th, 2023, okay? Oh, okay, it has a timestamp too at 4:29 p.m. They filed this, right? And this is at the bottom in green is what I want y'all to see. So they're saying that they can't, the above objections are made to the extent that they apply because the exhibits identified by Zen Gardens are not individual, readily identifiable documents or things, but are instead broad categories of documents or things. Zen Garden's identification of these exhibits in this manner does not lend itself to asserting objections to specific documents or things that might fall within these broad categories. Okay, and I'm going to skip down. I just want y'all to see the similarity in a second. Additionally, Scholt further reserves the right to object to these enlargements once produced or marked exhibits to the extent that A, they do not accurately depict the exhibits on Zen Garden's exhibit list they supposedly represent, and or B, they depict exhibits on Zen Garden's exhibit list to which Scholt has asserted objections elsewhere herein, and in which case Scholt reasserts those same objections as to the applicable enlargements. It says Scholt generally objects to all exhibits identified without Bates numbers or other identifying information sufficient for counsel for Scholt to locate such exhibits. Okay, and Scholt and they reserve the right to assert these and other objections. Okay, y'all, look at Zen Gardens. Scholt filed that on September 29th at 4:29 p.m. Zen Gardens filed theirs October 2nd at 3:24 p.m. And let me go ahead and take you to the bottom. Wow. They said, all right, well, we're just going to go ahead and copy paste, okay? Because here's the thing. Yeah, you're asking for a lot of general information too. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Their wording, y'all, is about similar as you get down here.
Zen Garden ain't playing with them.
And I know some of it is probably boilerplate. I get that. But it's just funny because Scholt said, no, you're being too general. And Zen Garden's like, okay, you're being too general. And I just thought that was too funny. So that's the list. Oh, I'm under an hour. Oh, my gosh. Yep, I knew. I was like, let me go ahead and put them together because it's not going to be long on this one. All right, y'all. That's it. That is it, y'all. Basement Billy's on the list. As you can see for now, Tisha's not on that list.
I'm shocked.
Maurice is not the attorney. His name is Alan Anderson. That's their attorney, Diva Kika.
I'm shocked Tisha's not on the list. How'd she get out of that?
And yes, please support all the content creators in the chat. I appreciate y'all for being here. Yeah, live, laugh, love. That's it. Okay, y'all. Part 5 for my latecomers. I will have it. I'll put out a link.
Lord.
It is. And I'll split it up if it's going to take too long. I won't do a 3-hour live to y'all anymore. I didn't even know that first one was going to be that long. So, but yes, Zen Gardens has responded to Scholt about their request for partial summary judgment, and they have presented their own exhibits, and I need to review their response. I think it's going to be good. Oh, 41 thank you, 41 for my super chat. Well done, sweet sis. Thank you. Tisha might be a surprise witness, wordsmith. She might be because they reserved the.
I can't believe she ain't testifying. Because I know she gonna crack under pressure. She can't even stand to be asked about $100. So I know she gonna crack.
It just kicked me out, but I'm back. I am back. Thank you for the super chat, Joyce.
I think she will testify at some point.
Thank you. Yes, I need new markers. I do. I gotta get some soon. Thank you.
Because she's the
Joy.
one that writes the checks for the company. So she's going to have to say something.
But yes, thank you, Diva Kika. I appreciate it. StreamYard. They waited to the end. Thank goodness. Candy said, I hope they call Martell. He will sing like a canary. And yeah, if he know anything.
Martell going to sing like a mass choir if he get up there. Because that thing going to tell it all.
Rose said, you hear me. Thank you.
Martell going to be telling shit that ain't even got nothing to do with the case.
Thank you. Black women are in the building, a content creator as well. Zen ain't playing with the scanners, and they are not. Thank you, Ann Green. Zen is going to subpoena her before it's over. We shall see. We shall see, Patricia. Hey, sis, Taisha Jane.
What y'all think? Y'all think Tisha gonna have to testify?
Yes, that's what it's.
Put it in the chat if y'all think she's gonna testify.
Rose, ambitiously, I'm hoping by next Friday, but I gotta read some of these documents, and one of them was 300 and something pages, so I gotta see first. Now I'm not sure. That's the only reason I can't give you a date. It's way longer. I'm not quite sure, but I'll put it in pieces so that way we can at least do some. Thank you, Gemini Goddess. Excellent coverage of this trending. You should definitely go to DG. Thank you. Thank you, Veronica.
She does a great job. She really does. She's very informative.
She's the majority owner. She is. She didn't sign nothing though. That's the only thing. So I'm not sure. Thank you, Veronica.
But she wrote checks though, so she should still be permitted to. Let me pause it.
Favorite video.
I want to talk about.
All right, we going.
She should be permitted to testify and or say something or submit something because Tisha writes the checks for their company. So she should be definitely up there. I don't think that she should get off. But at the end of the day, I feel like even with just Marceau testifying, he's going to pretty much lose the case for them anyway because he sounds like he knows what he's talking about, but he don't. Y'all could just see with the deposition, he don't know what the hell he was talking about. So I really feel like he's going to throw this whole case and they're going to lose it. I really do. Tisha, if and when she gets up there, I already know she's going to crack under pressure because Tisha is not well with pressure. She's going to sit up there. She probably going to start damn crying. Shit, I would. If I was her, with all this shit going on.
And CC Star,
that's crazy.
Thank you for the Cashapp. I appreciate you. I try to turn my notification all the way up because I hate missing it if I'm on live and I don't get to say it. There's no court date set yet. No court date has been written down at this time, and I have been checking.
They got a lot of paperwork to get together before that happens, though.
Was it October 19th to get all their stuff in? I'm not sure. But
That's
I
around
didn't see
the corner.
A court date yet, Joy. Trending goes into Trump where the blessings reside. Where the blessings reside.
I wish this case would be live. Do y'all wish the case was live to where we can like see it, like on Court TV?
Yeah,
I wish it was something like on Court TV so we could watch it.
At this point, Lil Paulette, she's a content creator. It's okay. It was short. You can replay gang. It won't even be long, Lil Paulette. She had to sign a lot of stuff from Zen Garden.
Okay, let's see if she's doing
now. She
shout outs. Let's see.
Somebody said that fast.
Okay, so they're just kind of, she's giving shout outs now. What do you guys think about this particular witness list? What do y'all think about that? Y'all can put in the chat. I think that they have a very, very broad witness list. And the fact that they got Basement Billy, which I don't think is all that well. And he is another brother who likes to talk in circles and he thinks that he's very intelligent. I've seen several interviews with him. And baby, he is worse than Marceau. I didn't think that was possible, guys. Basement Billy, the way he conducts himself and the way he speaks, he really thinks that he is smarter than anyone. He thinks he's smarter than God. So just the simple fact that his ass is going to be up there. Same thing. Black Titanic here. So Lamb can show it, but they can cover. Yes, thanks for being here. Y'all show Black Titanic some love. She is in the building. She is a content creator. Please check her out on her channel because she is very informative. She's our boots, honey, to be out there in them streets getting all the good old information and or tea with these cases as well. So shout out to her. And again, shout out to Trending at some point. And I appreciate her allowing me to keep you guys abreast of what's going on this case as well. I've been trying to keep up with it. And I'm also digging up some stuff on my own. I think I'm going to share that on my next live. So I wanted you guys to hear in its entirety the witness list for this particular case. All right. Again, shout out again to Trending at some point. I want to make sure I give her flowers, honey, because she did the damn thing with that. All right. So that's it for our live tonight, guys. It's not going to be long. We're right at an hour. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to continue finishing my my show for tomorrow for Car Chronicles. I'll be working from home tomorrow, so I'll be sitting right here doing my show for you guys. I got some good topics, and I'm getting some more topics together to add to it. Okay, so hopefully you guys will have a great night, and I will see you guys in the morning. You guys take care. I'm a little tired today. I'm ready to go get my tail in the bed. But yes, trending at some point. Is she in the building? Somebody saying trending at some point. Did I see Chrissy Time? Give her a shout out too. I think she's a content creator too. We got any more content creators? I want to make sure I give all the content creators a shout out. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a shout out and let people know. Go and support. Okay. Yes, trending at some point. Love you if you're in the building. I can't tell y'all because y'all know I be trying to keep up with who's in here. But Chrissy Time, give her some. It's Chrissy Time. Give her some love because she is here. Also, Black Titanic. I'm just scrolling up just a little to see who else may be in here. Any more content creators? Just put me or something like that so I'll know that you're here. If I'm unaware of who you are, okay, you're welcome to be here on the chat. I don't mind. Thank you guys. Do we have any mod? Who's my mod tonight? Linda Gamble is who else is here? Just Linda. All right, thank you so much. I didn't see Belle. She might be working. That's fine. But it's cool. We're on subscribers mode only, but it's fine. Thank you guys for being here again. You guys get some rest. I will see you guys in the morning for Car Chronicles. Okay. Thanks for being here, Black Titanic. Thanks for being here. It's Chrissy Time. All my caramelians, you guys be safe. Much love to you. Please hit that like button and also subscribe. Okay. Subscribe. All right. And hit that notification bell so you'll know when we have more trending videos. Okay, we got 634 in the chat, 488 likes. For those of you that did not hit the like button, you know you can hit it on your way out. Okay, I still love you the same. All right, let's get on out of here. Into my stepdaughter, girl. Don't be over there having no heart attacks over there on live, girl. All right, we got time for that because I don't do mouth to mouth. Okay, and goodbye. Oh, y'all pray for me. I don't be so